Hi, buddy. How's it going? Wow, you came all the way here? Maybe you're a Pokemaniac too. Want to see my collection? Depending on how many rare Pokemon you've got. Hello, everybody. This is Shotgun 1000 here, reporting for duty, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Last time, we defeated Sabrina, the Saffron City gym leader, and got ourselves the Marsh Badge. And in this episode, we are going to say, F this shit, I'm out, because we're dealing with a Rhyhorn here. But honestly, being serious, we're going to be doing something that many of you guys will probably miss, which is the power plant here in the Kanto region, known to be found in Route 10. So, of course, we are going to be exploring that after defeating this Pokemaniac who's got a Rhyhorn on his team. And in case you're wondering, we've already encountered the Rhyhorn in both the Rock Tunnel and another trainer battle that was not a Pokemaniac. But this is the real reason why to battle him. On his team, he has a Lickitung. Lickitung can only be found in Cerulean City's cave. They cannot be found anywhere else. And he looks revolting. But honestly, deep down, yeah, Lickitung can sort of be a strange Pokemon. Because, well, just look at his design. He actually would anybody want to choose that Pokemon as a member for their team, just seeing him sticking his tongue out like that? I mean, I certainly wouldn't. Goodbye, Lickitung. You're not angry. You look doofy. Alright, we're deep down. We have an item ball over here which contains a Thunderstone. If you have another Eevee that you caught in the Pokemon Road, and yes, you can find a legit wild Eevee there, you can evolve it into a Jolteon. Now, I'm going to switch my party around a little bit. I'm going to bring in Nadia in front. Trust me, you want to do that. Because Power Plant, what is the very first thing that comes into your mind when you think of a Power Plant? Yep. Before Gen 2 became a thing, this area was full of electric types. And we can see there's a wild Magneton over here, the evolved form of Magnemite. We already have a Magnemite, so we don't really need to catch a Magneton. But you noticed Eevee is doing that Joy-Con shaking thing. If we do it, Eevee feels the tension in the air and seems a little afraid. Whenever Eevee does that, that means there's something in the building that is known to be very scary. Oh, and in case you're wondering, do you know that guy that we battled in Route 12 that I showed you that had an Electabuzz? Oh, hang on. You can actually find yourself a wild coughing over here in case you're wondering. I actually told my friend who was actually planning on wanting to get Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and I said that you can find the coughing evolution line in Let's Go Pikachu and the Grimer evolution line in Let's Go Eevee, but I was actually wrong. It's the other way round. Speaking of coughing, there's wheezing, and there's Voltorb over there. So yeah, you can find yourselves a wild Magnemite, a wild Voltorb, a wild coughing, and if he shows up, a wild Electabuzz. We're not really going to bother catching any of these Pokemon because they are pretty hard to catch. The abandoned power plant is the second least desired place for coach trainers to be assigned to. No matter where I am, I'm gonna do my job. Good for you. So yeah, we have a coach trainer over here that can be easily missed if you decide to not go in the power plant. She has an Omastar on her team, which is the fossil Pokemon that we chose not to get when we was in Mount Moon. But honestly, yeah, Power Plant consists of a lot of electric type Pokemon to be found around here. And thankfully that Hydro Pump missed, because if it hit, my god, we would have been in trouble. Thank you, Nido Queen. I mean, I wouldn't have questioned you in asking, does it have steel type Pokemon in? Because it technically does. But the fact is, remember in Gen 1, steel type Pokemon never existed. I don't even know what the first steel type Pokemon that was announced was going to be in Gen 2, to be truthfully honest. I probably would think it would be Magnemite, because Magnemite was already created. But anyway, we have another new Pokemon over here, Aerodactyl. If you get yourselves an old Amber, which you have not yet come across, but we will do very soon. I'm not even going to question it. Well, Gyarados is down. Or not! Ah, the affection! But yeah, Aerodactyl is actually a really, really good Pokemon. Hey, critical hit! Nice, I'll take that. And a Kabutops. So she has all the fossil Pokemon. Kabutops is another water rock type that can actually hit pretty hard, actually. I'm not going to lie. In fact, to be truthfully honest, all the fossil Pokemon can hit hard. They just can't take hits. That's what Kabutops looks like, the evolved form of Kabuto, which we haven't actually come across yet because we still have Kabuto's fossil. We still have not yet been able to purify it. Alright, let's set up a Sizzly Slide. I know it's not going to be very effective, but I want to burn Kabutops at least. Just to make it easier for me. So you can see just how little damage a stab rock slide from a Kabutops is doing now that we have a Reflect Up and also made Kabutops burnt. I do like Kabutops' design though, I'll admit. I mean, it's kind of unoriginal. Okay, so rock slide, we avoided the attack by shouting. I was yawning because obviously I had to do an early shift today at work. And there we go, Kabutops is down. And Evelyn levels up to level 48. And Gyarados levels up to level 47. And for our trouble, after beating her, we get 5 rare candies. This will really help level up our Pokemon. Speaking of which, how many do we have? 7. Alright, good. So I'm going to give 3 to Daisy Duck. One for Charizard. 1 for Gyarados. 1 for Scyther. And 1 for Nidoqueen. And just for extra measures, Magikarp candy, feed it to Gyarados, raise all stats by 1, and also just for the hell of it, we'll give Daisy Duck a health candy as well. There we go. Sorry, Eevee, I didn't give you any candy, but just know deep down, I do care a lot about you. Oh, I actually just realized our team is half and half with the gender ratio. We got 3 female Pokemon and 3 male Pokemon. That's mildly convenient. Alright then. So that's all the Pokemon that you can find here. But just bear in mind, there are a lot of dead ends you can find over here. This is one of the dead ends. But you actually will come across a wild electrode. But we have an item ball over here which contains a max potion. And also, we have this. This, Eevee is recognizing is to not be an item. Because it is actually a Pokemon. Yeah. That's one of many methods where you can actually find yourself a wild Voltorb or an Electrode. And in case you're wondering, you've got no choice but to battle them. If you see an upside down Pokeball, just note that you can avoid them because it's guaranteed to tell you that it's actually a wild Electrode. If you was playing Pokemon Yellow and so on, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between what is an item ball and what is a Voltorb or an Electrode. We're not going to bother catching Electrode. Okay. So we're just going to run along here past these oil drums. Thankfully there's no fire type Pokemon in here. We get an X special defense after picking this one up. This is actually the required path to go, by the way. And then if you go down here, there is another dead end which contains another item ball that has another rare candy. Yeah, I can actually give one to Eevee and not feel guilty. Hey, Eevee, I found you some dinner. Here you go. Right then, so now we go along down this way. And if you go down once again, there's another dead end. To find yourselves TM38 Thunder, which is a more powerful move compared to Thunderbolt. But it is 70% accuracy and you are more likely to miss unless you're using the move in the rain. There's another dead end over here which consists of 2 item balls. This one contains a max potion, which is the full health recovery item. And this one is another Thunderstone, in case you missed the one that was found outside. And then if you go up down this way, we have the last dead end. Oh, we got another Electrode over there. Down this way. Oh, Voltorb! I know you're angry with me ignoring you, but I don't really want to catch you. I really am not in the mood. We have a Paralyze heal over here, and believe me, you probably might need it. Because at the end of the power plant, the reason why Evelyn was scared was because of this. Yep. This Pokemon over there was known to be a legendary Pokemon. Save by all means before walking up and talking to it. Because as soon as you've done that, you'll be introduced to a battle. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the first legendary Pokemon of the game, Zapdos. He's an electric flying type, and it consists of being very fast and very good at special offense. This is why I wanted to start off with Nidoqueen, because electric type moves have no effect on ground types. And yes, Zapdos does carry the move Discharge in his moveset, but he also carries Drill Peck and Light Screen, and I believe Roost? I don't actually remember, but I definitely know he has Discharge, Light Screen, and Drill Peck. I know that for a fact. Speaking of Drill Peck, there it is. And we're just going to be consistent in spamming using Shadow Ball in hope to actually lower Zapdos' special defense, because Zapdos is a really good special defender. A really good special defender. Okay, neither time we were successful. So what we're going to do here is we're going to heal up with one of our many Hyper Potions. And we're going to let the Toxic slowly deplete Zapdos' health. Because the longer Zapdos stays poisoned, the more HP is going to lose by the minute. Don't worry, Nidoqueen, you're doing fine. And there we go. Zapdos has been defeated, so now we can try and catch him. But the only problem is, he'll more likely do that battle cry, but also, there's this. The best thing to do is use a Nana Berry. I'm going to wait for him to do it. Come on, Zapdos. There it is, right there. He set that thing up. When he sets that electric jolt up, all berries you use will have no effect. The only way you can use a berry is if that electric barrier is depleted. And by all means, use a Nana Berry immediately before it sets that barrier up. Because I tell you this right now, it'll make it a lot more difficult to catch the Zapdos. Because of the fact that he just keeps constantly moving around. We do have a Master Ball. But my advice to you, don't use it on Zapdos. Because there is a legendary Pokemon that you can find in this game that is a lot more harder to catch. Actually, hang on. We're not going to use a Great Ball. We're going to use an Ultra Ball. Excellent throw! No, I didn't catch him. But yeah, legendary Pokemon are pretty hard to catch, believe me. Because I tell you, when I was catching Zapdos for the very first time ever, it took me an hour and a half to catch him. And that was being consistent of using all my Pokeballs and resetting the game twice to catch him once again. Seriously, Zapdos! Zapdos! Come down here. Come on. Right, didn't get the excellent throw, but... Oh, God's sake. Wait for it. Okay, go. Damn it! You see, these legendary Pokemon are known to be pretty smart. Hey! Zapdos! Get in the ball! No battle cry! You gotta get in the ball because I'm getting fed up with this game right now. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's kind of really weird, but apparently it seems to be working. Oh no, crap. Sorry, I don't even know why I was doing that. I was trying to see if I can try and confuse Zapdos to try and get in the ball. Right, if it doesn't get in this ball, then I'll probably call it an end of this episode. Alright, so I'm going to be trying to catch this Zapdos off camera, okay? And believe me, he will not run away no matter how hard you try. Next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we will be going down that surfing route on the bottom part of Fuchsia City. See you guys then.